We paid 33 billion on this job since September. Nothing reasonable has been done on the job.
Whenever you hear engineer Nweze Umahi speak, one thing is crystal clear. This is a man who knows his onions. As a sound engineer now serving as Nigeria's Minister of Works, Umahi has made it clear that there's no room for mediocrity or incompetence under his watch. And if you're not ready to work, his message is simple: just get out immediately.
Be pressing it.
Press it.
So, there's this video of Nweze Umahi trending where he lashed out at Arab Contractors, one of the biggest names in Nigeria's construction industry, for what he termed sheer competence on a project site. My people, Umahi doesn't mince words. If you're dragging feet on delivering quality roads, be ready to hear the hard truth and publicity too.
A section of Enugu Port Harcourt Road. The entire sections are being handled by 4 different contractors. Starting from Engr, you have CGC, and then you come over to Setraco, you come over to Arab Contractor, and then this section from Aba, down to Eleme Junction is being handled by CCACC. Funding has been a very huge problem of this job, but Mr. President has directed that everything should be done to complete some of the critical routes in all the regions of Nigeria.
This is not new for engineer Nweze Umahi. Back when he was the governor of Ebonyi State, he earned a reputation for being strict, disciplined, and focused on excellence. In fact, if you've ever driven on Ebonyi roads, you'll understand why people say Umahi builds roads that last a lifetime. Let's take a moment to appreciate the transformation Ebonyi State witnessed under his leadership. From solid concrete roads to massive flyovers, Umahi raised the bar for infrastructure development. It wasn't just building roads, it was building the future. The man knows that roads are the backbone of development, and he made sure Ebonyi State got the best. Umahi didn't just focus on aesthetics, he prioritized durability. Those concrete roads in Ebonyi State, they are designed to last 50 years. And it wasn't just about the roads, he brought a level of accountability to governance that was refreshing. Contractors knew they couldn't cut corners because Umahi was always on the ground, inspecting and demanding the best.
It's a shame.
Honorable Minister, not only you.
I have sent him out of sight.
And now fast forward to the federal projects. Now that he's the Minister of Works, Umahi is bringing that same fire and energy and discipline to the national stage. He's not just sitting in an office signing papers. Oh no, Umahi is out there on site, inspecting projects and calling out anyone who doesn't meet his standards.
Look at what we are doing to ourselves. Look at what we are doing to ourselves.
His message is simple: if you're not ready to deliver quality work, step aside and let those who are serious handle it. This isn't just talk. Umahi is taking action. He's ordered contractors to reduce some standard work and has even hinted at terminating contracts if there is no improvement. This is a no-nonsense leader who understands that Nigerians deserve the best. Under Umahi's watch, road projects are moving faster and with better quality control, well, except for few hindrances like funds. He's inspecting the asphalt, checking drainage systems, and making sure every detail is done right. This is the kind of leadership we've been craving in Nigeria's Ministry of Works, right?
Be pressing it.
Press it.
Contractors now know that with Umahi, there's no hiding place for laziness or incompetence. He's not afraid to question the big names, and that includes Arab Contractors. If the work isn't up to par, Umahi will let you know loud and clear. And honestly, isn't that what we need? Someone who values the taxpayers' money and insists on getting the job done and done well. Already, we are seeing the impact of his leadership. Federal roads that have been abandoned for years are getting the attention they deserve. Umahi is pushing for roads that can stand the test of time, just like he did in Ebonyi State. This isn't just politics for him, it's personal. It's about leaving a legacy of excellence and making sure Nigerians have safe, durable roads to drive on.
You are the acting controller from now. I've indicted you more than 5 different times. Each time I come, you don't seem to know what you are doing. Okay? You don't seem to know what you are doing. I suspended you before. Record you. Look at what you are doing to ourselves. Look at what you are doing to ourselves.
So, the next time you see Engineer Nweze Umahi speaking passionately about road projects, remember this: he's not just talking, he's working.
That's Maraba sections to Kefi, Kefi to Makodi, Makodi to Otugbo, Otugbo to Otogba, and then to 9th Mile. And that was on a Thursday and part of Friday. And so today, that's very critical. And then today we are on these sections of, the 4 sections. And the contractor is back to site. I appeal to them that have been owed, that have not been paid. That we're looking critically at the directive of Mr. President, who is doing everything possible to source for funds to complete a number of critical projects, scattered, all over the regions of Nigeria. And so today, we have agreed with the contractor on how to redesign this route for effectiveness and for both in cost and stability. And what we've directed is that don't destroy the existing asphalt. They are fairly stable with failed, pavement. And so we've directed that they should mill it, the 40 and the 60, and then keep it on site, and then pulverize it, and then put 10 cm of stone base and expose it to traffic with a water tanker. And then after that failure, about 2 months, then they should be able to come back and then put another 10 cm of stone base with 5% cement, and that will be the base course. And then they will begin to lay the asphalt, 60 binder and the 40 wearing. However, in all our bids now and review, we are going to bring in a clause, and that is every contractor on our projects, we also put an alternative to bitumen, alternative to asphalt work, and that's by directing them to put rate only for concrete, both on reinforced concrete for the pavement and then for the shoulder using BRC. So before I tell you that, let me also say that we are committed to the carriageway of 7.3 for asphalt, and then the shoulders is 2.75, and that's about 5.5 again, which is over 70% of the carriageway, and we are doing that in concrete. So that is so. We know that asphalt is on increase on weekly basis. So I believe strongly that in the next 1 month, everybody will have an alternative of concrete, because we can't continue to increase the prices of our road jobs and the money is not there to pay. So we have to devise, thinking outside the box, the directive of Mr. President on how we can forge ahead on even a better rigid pavement, which will last 50 years.